engagement. Listen, Lord, if you can do it for him, you can literally do it for anybody. So someone in the comment section responded saying, what are you trying to say? He's less deserving than everyone else? Now, gay men, you know, we have all these high requirements for somebody to be dateable. If you look at how Shamar presents himself online, it's someone who is financially unstable, he's violent, he's been homeless several times, and he has poor dental hygiene. Are you dating guys like this? Like, really? Is everyone deserving of love? Absolutely not. If you ask that question, that lets me know everything I need to know about you. You feel like you're entitled to something, that you're owed, you're due love. That means like you go to the club and you expect guys to approach you. You want guys to court you and you don't want to court them. No, if you want to get love, you have to do the work to get love. That means you have to approach guys, you have to be caring, you have to be loving, you have to be faithful. There's so much that you have to do to be deserving and more so earning love, not being handed and feel like you're entitled to it.
Then drop them drawers. I know what you want. I ask myself, is this shit real? I contemplate about how I feel, but you make it way too hard to think.
Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of DDTS episode 366. I'm back with another video. Thank y'all for joining me on this Monday, December the 30th, 2024, as we get ready to close in on 2024 and enter into 2025. Thank y'all for joining me today. I'm pretty sure y'all watched that video that I had posted about the Gaydating Coach, what he was saying about Shamar and his engagement, and what he basically was saying about, you know, the gay men of the gay community, our LGBTQ community, on is everybody deserving of love? Is everybody deserving of love? And, you know, you have to do the work. You have to do whatever it takes. Like if you want love, if you want to be in a relationship, basically says you have to do the work. And I agree with that. But we're going to get into that in a little bit. And I'm basically going to tell you a couple of my experiences that I've made. And I'm not ashamed of it. And I've learned from my mistakes. And I'm going to talk about it. But first, if you are new here and if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe button, that notification bell, so you get notified when I have new content. And I promise you, I've been posting. And I'm just going to keep doing it, you know. I took a break yesterday and I'm going to do a video today, but I don't know about tomorrow. But, you know, I'm still going to keep pushing. But today we're going to talk about, you know, this topic because I was not. But as I was scrolling through Instagram, I said, you know what? And I was watching a video of the Gaydating Coach. Now, shout out to the Gaydating Coach, who is tremendously amazing because he has been on YouTube and he has been on Instagram. He's on social media. He's amazing. From what I've saw, he is definitely amazing. Give great advice. Shout out to him. But I'm going to give y'all my experiences. And I'm going to give y'all my input of what I think about what the gay dating coach says. Okay, and I will do just that. I'm going to be honest. Not going to hold anything back. So, as many as you may know, Shamar, he is a celebrity. He is a content creator. He is an upcoming superstar. He has made a song called clock that T. Shamar, he is disabled and has a disability. I think it has something to do with the spine, if I'm correct. Here's a picture of Shamar. I'm going to put a picture up. This is a picture of him. And this is the person that he's engaged to now. Now, he was with someone else before that. I forgot who their name is, but this person who he's with now proposed to him. Now, I'm gonna give you a breakdown and a rundown about Shamar. Like, he is disabled. He has like a spinal disability, if I'm not mistaken. If I got it wrong, y'all, put it in the comments. Let me know. Say, DeAndre, you got this wrong. Feel free to tell me. And he gets a check, for that, for his disability and stuff, this and that third. And allegedly it is said that he has been homeless multiple times, and it is said that he allegedly has poor dental hygiene. I really don't know, so I can't say, but this is alleged. I really don't know. But from what I've seen, like, I know who Shamar is, but I don't know him personally. Like, I watched a couple of his videos. I've seen him trend on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that. And from what I know and from what I see, a lot of peoples, including myself, every time they saw Shamar with a new man or a new guy, it was peoples, including myself. I'm not going to leave myself out. I ain't going to say I'm innocent, and I ain't going to say I'm guilty. I'm just going to say I'm in between. And I said something as well, not in a bad way. Peoples, including myself, was like, well, damn, Shamar getting all these men and I'm still single. And I said, I'm the same way. Like, of course, and I'm still single. I'm like, my thing is, what is he doing to get these dudes, and I'm single? Like, what's going on? Like, I was joking, but I didn't mean that in a bad way, I meant that in a funny way, respectfully way, not trashing him or anything. And the person, each relationship that Shamar has seemingly been in my opinion, it has not ended in a good factor. Shamar has ended up getting cheated on, treated badly, this and that the third. Shamar has seemingly, been in fights, even though if he may have started them, saying he's violent and everything. And like what the gay dating coach says, is everybody deserving of love? And he said, allegedly, absolutely not. He thinks absolutely not. Everybody in the gay community or everybody in general is not deserving of love. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell y'all something. What I think about this engagement about Shamar and this dude. Now, I will say this. I've been knew about the engagement. I've been knew about the engagement. I have not done content on it, but since the gay dating coach, he's done, he's gave his opinion. I said, you know what? Let me go on and give mine. Let me go and, share my experiences. Like, there's no shame and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, honestly. Well, hold on one second, y'all. I'm back, y'all. I forgot where I was at, but yeah, the gay dating coach, he basically, even though I do not know the gay dating coach, but what he said some really valuable and some really powerful things. He said some things that really made a lot of sense, especially in the gay community. Like, it's a lot of toxicity in the gay community, and it's a lot of problems in the gay community nowadays because when it comes to this love thing. Now, oh yeah, do I think Shamar is deserving of love and getting engaged? Listen, in my opinion, I don't expect everybody to agree with me, but do I think Shamar is deserving of love? Do I think it's a good idea? What do I think about it? Honestly, I can't say. I can't say anything. I can't decide who falls in love with who. That is not me. I can't control who uh who loves this person, who loves that person. I can't dictate that. That ain't got nothing to do with me because I wouldn't want nobody to get in my problem, my situation, my relationship. But what do I honestly think about this? I ain't gonna say that I got good vibes out of it. I really don't. I really sense that I sense that something is going to happen. I just hope and I pray that it doesn't. I just hope and pray that Shamar does not get his heart broken again or whatever it is that happened. I'm just going to put it in that way. And is he deserving of love? In my opinion, some people's is deserving of love. So you got some people's that is deserving of love. You got some people's out there that is deserving, that is willing to put out the work. And then you got people's like what the gay dating coach said. Then you got some people's that think that they should have it handed to them. Like they entitled to their love. Like they feel like just because they look good and everything like this and that third, just because they look good and got this and that, like you supposed to hand them that love. Like you supposed to hand them you. Like they own you. Like they gonna dictate on how this gonna go, how that gonna go. No. Now I can tell you about my past and my experiences. I haven't had too many lovers, not too many lovers at all. I've talked to people. I tried getting in relationships and me thinking every time that it was going to work out, it never didn't. Because either or, I'm not going to say it wasn't my fault because at some points it was. Like every time when I would get in one or try to get in a relationship, I get cold feet. My insecurities start trying to interfere. I would let my insecurities win of what I really wanted, which was love. I let my insecurities win, and then I end up, the other person end up getting hurt. But I would apologize to the other person, and tell them that I didn't mean to hurt them. I didn't mean to hurt them, And I could tell that it really hurt the other person and that it hurt those other peoples when I said that because in my opinion, I know they felt something. I know this person felt something for me. I know that person felt something for me. And it's kind of like I had it good, but I just let my insecurities get in the way and I was a lot younger. I didn't know because I was still learning on what it was like to, be in the gay world. Because like recently I just had came out in 2020. And when I came out, it was like, wow, that's a big relief. But still, I know it's a lot that I would have to do. The thing with me in the past, which I've learned from the past, which I know much better now, some things people tells you that might be sweet and handy dandy and everything. They try to butter you up. They try to say they're going to do this to you and do that to you. They're going to do this for you, do that to you. I ain't going to lie. I kind of caved in a little too quickly when it came to the words. Like, y'all understand where I'm coming from? Like, you get to talking to a good looking person. You get to talking to a nice person, or a good looking person, or this and that third. Y'all start talking, conversating. you think it's going somewhere. You think it's going somewhere. They ask you where you're from, this and the third. You think it's going somewhere, and then boom, it's like either you or that other person's going to say something that you was not expecting to happen or being said. And you ever got to thinking like, damn, don't you think that's too quick to be asking me that, or too quick to be telling me that, this and that, like we just met? At that time, I was not, I was still learning. Like, I was saying, well, yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Like, this person must really feel something. Like, no, no, no. I'm not going to lie and say that I caved in too quickly when it came to get to knowing people's, because I did. And at that time of my life, and at that time back then, which was a couple of years ago, which I'm 29 now, I was in my early 20s. I was still learning. I didn't experience much, but I experienced conversations and everything, video chats with people I communicated with to see was they real and everything. When I tell you I talked to people, I was talking to people from Nigeria, which I would never do that again. We didn't get to meet. I was communicating with people from Nigeria, Kingston, Jamaica, in other states like Memphis, Alabama, and everything, Mexico, and from the United States too, from Mississippi too, but they were mostly on the DL, and at that time of my life, I had moved on from the DL, because as a person that used to be on the DL, that's not where I wanted to be. I got tired of hiding. I got tired of, every time if I wanted to go hang with somebody, or, be with this person, which was of the same gender as me, and knowing, I was still going through that. Like, I was still on the DL. Like, I'd be like, I don't want nobody to see us. I don't want nobody to see us, because I would be scared, because, if especially being a part of the Black community, especially being a part of a community that is the most, has the most homophobia. And let's not forget, if you part of the church, and if you are a Christian, you have Christians in your family, you have Christians that is friends, around you 24/7, and you being Black in a community, you being gay, Black in a religious community, such as the Black community, if I'm saying that, and peoples of color, like Hispanics, Latinos, all that. It's I don't know what it is, but it is something about you, if you are gay in the Black community, and the Latino community, peoples of color. I don't know what it is, but it is something. Like, if you are gay in any of those two communities, it's like, boom, you're going this. That's part that's not of God. That's not of the Bible. You will get stoned. You will do this. You will do that. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. I'm like, okay, let it be that. Let it be that. But think about it. I'm not trying to get off a subject, y'all, but I kind of am, but I'm sorry. But I just have to say this. Okay, so you can say that ain't of this, that ain't of that, but think about it. What about people that is on substances, that is part of those two communities in the family, that is anybody in those communities that I named, the Black community and the Latino community, which is true. But what if somebody that's on substances in those two communities, that is part of your family, they don't want to speak up on that. They don't want to speak up on that. They don't want to acknowledge that. They don't want to acknowledge that somebody that's in the family is on substances, that's out here harming people, and out here stealing everything. They don't want to acknowledge that. But what really is on their mind, all they focused on the wrong thing. All they focused on is homosexuality, which, in my opinion, it's plenty more things to worry about other than homosexuality. and who somebody's sleeping with of the gay community, because we are not harmful to anybody. We're not. We just want to have love and live our life like everybody else does. Just being honest. But you cannot, I feel like you do not have a safe space when it comes to that in the Black community and the Latino community. I'm just being honest. I don't know what it is. It's pretty obvious. People can go out here, be on substances and steal and unalive people's this and that the third. They'll say they have mental health issues and problems, but meanwhile, anybody that is loving someone of the same sex who is homosexuality, that is part of the LGBTQ and the gay community, is the worstest thing in the world. No, it's plenty other things that is worstest in the world. So I'm just going to put it out there. But I'm not trying to change the subject. I didn't mean to get off the topic, y'all, but just being honest. I really feel like maybe it will last for Shamar. Maybe it will last. I'm not saying that it is, but maybe Shamar and maybe this dude, maybe he do see something in Shamar that he likes. I really don't know. I can't speak up on them because I don't know them. I don't know their relationship. But all I can tell you is my experiences. Like my experiences, it's been chaotic over the years, okay? Not saying that I've met with any of them, which I haven't. I might have with one. I've had one great experience. I've had one great experience, and that was 2 days before my birthday. And my 24th birthday, and let's just say that's probably the only good thing that came out of my birthday was that. And the person, it was, I'm just gonna say it rocked my world. My world got rocked that time. But yeah, but I've had some chaotic experiences. Like I've had people to show me, to tell me that they think I'm handsome, that they think I'm good looking, this and that third. We had conversation, this and that third. But every time we conversate and they ask, could you do me a favor? And I was like, it depends what the favor is. And they were like, can I borrow this and this and this? That's when I cut off real quick. I either block or don't respond, and we're not doing that. And that's something that I've experienced as well. I actually fell into a trap. I did. I actually fell into a trap. Coming from a person in my early 20s, I was in love with someone that was married. And at first I did not know this person had a wife. I didn't know because they didn't tell me to the end. And I really felt for this person, and it's crazy because it's true. I did. I felt for the person. I knew it was wrong. I knew I shouldn't have done it, but your heart wants what it wants, and you can't control how you feel. It was very wonderful. It felt good. It felt good to be cared about, to be said nice compliments to, I wouldn't make this up to y'all. This is a true story. Like literally, I've had a couple experiences. I'm just sharing some. But the crazy thing is I ended up falling for this person so much. This person asked, could you do this for me? And this and this. This was when I was in my early 20s. I ended up sending $10 or $15. And I know it was crazy. I was in my young 20s. I was naive. Because, hey, I was young. I didn't know. Like, I was still learning. I said to myself, maybe if I do this person, will feel the same way about me as I felt about him. But the truth was no. Made it clear he was not going to leave his marriage or anything like that. And I was like, well, what kind of a fool have I been, you know? But that's in the past, and I've moved on to that. Like recently, the situation that I've just basically just got out of, it was crazy. I will say this. I will say this about this current situation that I just got in and out of. I'm just gonna say people's is not who they claim to be. People's will have you fooled by a long shot. They'll play that nice, innocent role and they'll say, "Ooh, you so beautiful. I love you, love you, love you, love you." And that's why I say I don't think I could be with somebody that is of long distance, because this current situation that I just got out of basically showed me that long distance is not for everybody. And basically, not only long distance, but in the gay community, they don't want to do the work. Some peoples will do the work, but then some peoples won't. But this generation of gays is so toxic. And some of the old schools, not old schools, but some of the other generation, just toxic. They expect you to have these qualifications. They expect you to have these qualifications. And if you don't have any of those qualifications, it's like, you're not getting in. People's is too picky in the gay community. They go off looks. They go off a lot, and it's crazy. Like, they expect you to do this and do that, which I can understand from experience. Like, you don't want nobody that's stowed away. You don't want nobody that look like they have been to the up and down party and looking a mess. I understand that. But if you want to be in love, if you want to have love, if you want to be in a relationship, moral of the story is what the gay dating coach is trying to say. And me, myself, in my opinion, what you put out, what you get, and what you put out is basically what you're going to get. However you approach a person, or how a person approaches you, how you come with that energy. If you come with good energy to a person, try to talk to them, get to know them, you possibly would get good energy back. You probably would get a positive output of it. But if you don't, you ain't gonna get it. I know I might be talking nonsense and I might not be having my words in order, but when it comes to being in a relationship and when it comes to trying to date in the LGBTQ community, because I've had to learn this a lot of times. Hell, I'm still learning and I'm 29 years old. When it comes to dating in the LGBTQ community, in the gay community, you basically got to put out good energy. Put out good vibes. Put out those good vibes. And basically, you got to do the work. People say they want to be in a relationship, but they don't want to do the work. Doing the work means having good conversations, communications, vibes, staying on topic and everything. Trying to be in a relationship means you got to do the work and what comes with it, which is this: whoever you want to talk to, whatever that person has going on, if they feel like they want to share it with you, they'll share. But I feel like this: it's so much that you have to do when it comes to a relationship. You have to do the work. You can't halfway do the work and expect to have a good relationship. If you halfway do the work, you're going to be having a halfway relationship. And don't nobody want that. Is everybody deserving of love? In some cases, if peoples is willing to do the work, the ones that's willing to do the work are deserving of love. And the ones that ain't willing to do the work, if they ain't willing to do the work, then they ain't deserving of no love. Now me, am I deserving of love? I think I am. I know I am. But am I going to keep putting myself in predicaments where I keep going back through the same thing over and over, getting rejected, getting ghosted, getting lied to, this and that, the third? Is I'm worthy of keep going through that? No, I am not. And I will not. Like, I'm not giving up on love, me, myself. I'm not giving up on love. I'm not. I'm still looking. I'm still searching. But the important thing to me right now is just my YouTube and just trying to focus on my goals. Trying to do what is best for me. Because all this time that I was in, I thought I was in love. I thought it was love, but actually it was fake love and lust. That I could have just put on hold and pause and kept focusing on my goals. But I had my heads in the clouds. But it's just sad. Like, I could told y'all all my experiences, but that's for another day. That's for another day's journey. But the thing is, if you are willing to do the work, yeah, you're deserving of love. If you are ready for something real and if you are serious about it, yes, you're deserving of love. If you ain't serious about it and if you ain't willing to do the work, hell no, you ain't deserving of love. I think I'm deserving of love. But right now, I don't think I put myself in a predicament right now to be in love because of the experiences I've had. Like, I think about, like, I'm not trying to let my past stop me for doing what I love doing, But at the same time, it's kind of like taking time for yourself, taking time for what's important. What are your goals? Focus on your goals first. You get your goals done. Then if you feel like you want to try to find love, then you do that. Now, I'm not going to say I ain't been talking to people. Yes, I've been conversating with people and it's been going good. But I'm not going to just pump the brakes on and put the brakes on just yet. I'm just going to keep them brakes loosened. Because I'm not going to get too comfortable just yet. I'm not going to get too comfortable. I'm not going to get too, this and that third. I'm not going to get too comfortable. And I'm not going to do what I did not too long ago. Just got myself out of a bad situation. But I will say this. The person that I will not be naming, anonymous person, I will say this. That person did teach me a lot of things that I didn't know. I will say this. That person did teach me a lot to learn. And I've taught that person some things. But, how things ended between me and that person, I really felt hurt. I really felt so hurt. I did. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I really felt hurt because I really was feeling something for that person. But then I had to open my eyes and I had to realize some things ain't meant to be. And some things is meant to happen for a reason. Because I was having feelings as well. I was having feelings. I was having signs that something was not right with the situations that we went through, that we both went through. And so after we ended things, well, he ended things with me. He decided to end things. This anonymous person did. And I don't care if this anonymous person watches the video. But so we ended things on the 9th of December of this month of this year. So a couple of days ago, I get on Facebook and anonymous person is already in a relationship with somebody else of December the 13th. After ending things with me, I'm like, wow, wow. You couldn't wait, huh? I was like, damn, like, shoot. Dude, they don't want to wait. They don't want to wait. They don't want to heal. They don't want to nothing. See, that's why a lot of relationships don't work. And I've had to learn this myself from rushing things. I ain't gonna say I didn't rush things because I did, but I didn't know. I was still young. I know now. Listen, after what I experienced, I know a lot more now than I did back then after I came out, But let me tell you something. People's like the rush these days. They don't want to take the time and actually get to know a person. What really is on people's minds these days is just sex. All they want is sex. All they want to do is hit it and quit it. Hit it and quit it, and then you won't hear from them no more. I'm not going to say that's for everybody. Now, you might have some connection with some people that you interact with. But the thing is with me, one thing I've learned as well, never try to date your best friend. Never try to be good friends and try to date, because that ain't no good feeling either. It ain't gonna work either. And I think that's what happened. I believe some of the peoples that I really generally cared about, we was better off as friends than we was, as peoples in relationships, if you know what I'm saying. I'm just going to be honest. I was thinking, I said, you know what? Let me go on and give y'all a little story time and saying what the gay dating coach have said. But I agree with the gay dating coach, You got to put in the work. And it basically says, what do I need to know about you? Like, what do I need to know about you? Like, what do you need to know about me? Like, basically, your energy, basically, to me, your energy and your responses basically tells me what I need to know about you and who you are about. And which means this, starting now. Like, hey, if you are interested in me, and if we match, like on Facebook dating or something like that, how I can tell if a person is interested in me, how you can tell if a person is interested in you, man or woman, how you can tell if a person is interested in you and y'all matched on Facebook dating or et cetera, because I don't believe in that other stuff. I just be on Facebook dating. But how you can tell if a person is interested in you, this and that, the third, if y'all match, and if that person hits you up first and be like, hey, how you doing? That lets you know. That's a sign saying, hey, give it a shot. But if y'all match and you be the one to conversate first, or better yet, message, it's like, I already know it might not go good. So it's kind of like 50-50. 50-50, half and half, basically. That's what I'm saying, half and half. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm just skipping around, but I'm just being honest. I just wanted to go on and put out one more video for the new year, because I don't know if I'm going to be posting tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do a video tomorrow. I really don't know. I just wanted to post. I just wanted to, basically give y'all my opinion about what the gay dating coach, has to say about Shamar, his opinion and everything. You can go back and watch that video. And also, while I made it, I also got a video out. I also did a video sometime earlier this year titled Why I'm Single. I'm going to be sure, I'm going to put it up right now. I'm going to screenshot it so y'all can go back and watch. Basically, y'all can go back and watch some story times that I had on there if y'all would like. It's an hour and some long. I don't know if y'all be watching or not, but I don't know if y'all comfortable watching it or not, but I will put the title up here if y'all want to watch it. But All this what I'm telling y'all is what I experienced and what I think is my opinion. Basically, what I think about the whole thing, basically, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. Being black, being a black gay man, being a black woman, being a part of the black community, and I know it's hard for peoples of color to be a part of a community as well, like the Latino community, Puerto Rican, all that, Mexicans, all that, Dominicans, all that. I just want y'all to know I have so much love for each and every one of y'all. Even though I will say this, even though I will say this respectfully, even though I've learned that, Dominicans, some of them, they don't want to, they're ashamed of their blackness, if I may say that. I had to learn that myself, and being in a couple of lives with the Solomon Project and everybody being a part of the Solomon Project Saturday Night Live, it basically tells me, it tells me, and we've all talked about that. He all discussed it with us. Now the Solomon Project, he's part of the Dominican Republic and he's Puerto Rican. So with that being said, he basically says, allegedly, like, some Dominicans, they don't want to identify as black, like they're ashamed of their blackness, like they don't want to be close to blackness, because I guess because of discrimination and all the horrible things, they have said about us as black peoples and black Americans in the community. I don't know, but I'm going to say this: if there are any Dominican Republicans, Latinos, Puerto Ricans that's watching this video, all Latinos and Hispanics that is watching this video, respectfully, I just want y'all to know that you are loved. Not the MAGA ones, because if you voted for MAGA, I ain't got nothing for you. I'm talking about the ones that actually has sense. They didn't vote for MAGA. I'm just gonna put that out there, but I love each and every one of y'all, respectfully. But that's just how I see it, And I'm gonna tell you this: I've encountered wonderful things with, conversating with peoples of the Latino community, even though I had to use Google Translate to understand what they're saying. Like if they speak to me in Spanish, I copy it, translate it to Google Translate to English to see what they said. And then what I do, I take what they said in English and I respond to them in Spanish. And they are very understanding. Now, some of them can understand English. Some of them can't. But it is up to me. Like if I'm interested, and if I'm feeling a good vibe and energy from them, not saying that we ever gonna meet, but if I feel a good energy, a good vibe from them, I'm interested. I'm gonna respond. I want to teach them, English, and maybe they'll teach me Spanish. Not saying that it will happen anytime soon, but I would love to. I love to connect with different peoples. Because a lot of people go off looks. I don't go off looks. I go off energy. If you give me respect for energy, a good attitude, I'm gonna give you the same thing. But a lot of peoples these days, they don't want to get it. They think that they should be entitled. They think that you should get them. They think that they don't need to give back to you. But honey, a relationship, a friendship, anything works both ways. You can't tell one side of a story without telling the other. You can't have the front of the book and not have the back. You can't have the setting and not have the plot. Like literally, you cannot. And I think that's what is wrong with a bunch of people. They want to take in what they want to take in. But they don't want to take in the important part. It's like cooking. It's like making a recipe. People want to put everything in the mixing bowl. They want to put everything in the mixing bowl. You put everything in the mixing bowl, but the main ingredient for the recipe to work, a lot of people don't want to put it in. You mix everything in the mixing bowl, but the important ingredient that you need, they feel like, no, I'm not going to put that in there. That's enough as it is. If you do not put that main ingredient in that mixing bowl, your recipe is not going to work out. Your recipe is going to turn out wrong. You're going to get mad. You're going to get frustrated. And you're going to be wondering, what happened? What happened? You will know what happened because you didn't put in that main ingredient. The main ingredient that you needed for that recipe, you didn't want to put it in because you felt like you already had enough in that mixing bowl. But if you just put that main ingredient in there, you wouldn't have to go through your recipe or being mad that your recipe turned out bad. Because I had to learn this. I had to learn a lot. I had to learn that I messed up I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. I messed up a couple of times when it came to me finding love. I kept, it was my insecurities. And I'm not gonna say it's not my fault because I take accountability and responsibility as well in some situations. I had the opportunity to be in love. I did. I had the opportunity, but I let my insecurities win. I let other people's get in my ear, which I did when I was younger. I let people's get in my ear about this and this and this. I did. Naive again. Naive DeAndre again. I was naive. I let people's got in my ear and this and this and this. I let this interfere. I let that interfere. And, and it didn't work out. And I will be so hurt. I will be so hurt when the person that was treating me good and that was willing to get to know me, willing to, try to make it work. When I found out that they was in a relationship and happy, I literally was like, I was sad. I wanted to cry. I was like, wow, I was sad because, I could have had that, but being as I let, things get in my head, when you let people get in your ear and in your head, it's like, wow, why did I do that? I just missed my opportunity. That's when I was younger, but now that I'm older, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to do what's best for me, what I see fit. And if it's willing and if it's meant for me to be deserving of love, it's meant to be. But then again, if it's not meant for me to be deserving of love, that's okay too. But I know deep down, there's going to be somebody and there's going to be a time when it's my time. I'm not going to say I ain't going to quit talking to people because I'm not. I'm not. I'm talking to people now, but we ain't dating. We ain't talked about no relationship yet, but it is what it is, Because I'm getting at the age, I'll be 30 years old on February 17th. I want things to go in a way where I know I'm not going to be worried, where I know I ain't going to have nothing to worry about, no stress, no nothing, no pain, no nothing. No heartbreak, anything. I'm just hoping that everything turns out. But to everybody, if you, all of y'all that's watching this video, I'm pretty sure that y'all probably can relate to some things that I'm talking about, and half of y'all cannot relate, and I understand that respectfully. But y'all might not believe me. All the stuff that I'm telling y'all is true. I've been through it all. I've been through it all. I've been through so much. Even though I never got a chance to meet with some of the people that I communicated with. I only got a chance to communicate with one or maybe two. I know it's another one that I communicated with. I forgot the name, but I remember the face. Don't judge me, y'all. One of them was a Latino, and the other one was an Asian. This was like 2 years. No, this was like 4 years ago. Back in 2019, I'm just gonna put it like that. 2019, 2020, put it like that. The Latino, and then it was Asian, and yeah, very wonderful peoples. Actually, I think me and the Asian, we're still friends. We communicate from time to time, but you know, it's good to keep in touch with people's. Like, you can actually still be friends with people after you done had a encounter with them romantically. You can, but some people you can't do that because some people your air they dirty laundry. But hey, it is what it is. But I'm in 48 minutes. I'm sorry, y'all, if I talked y'all's head off. But yeah, so what do y'all think about the gay dating coach advice and his statement about Shamar? And y'all, I'm so sorry if I skipped around. I think I made this story all about me more than I did Shamar, and I'm sorry, but I just gave it a little mixture of all. So, and this video is a little longer than it usually is. But yeah, so the reason I did this video like this because I don't think I will be posting tomorrow. I'm going to take New Year's Eve off, and I'm going to take New Year's off, and I will probably, if the good Lord say the same, I will be back Thursday with another video. So, a Friday or the next week, I don't know. But I wanted to come on here and do this video for y'all, give y'all my opinion about the gay dating coach. Shout out to the gay dating coach. He's one of the best. Shout out to him. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Thank each and every one of y'all for listening to my story, to my experiences, to my advice. And if I said something wrong, please let me know. I didn't want it to sound bad, but hey. Thank y'all so much for watching. And I hope y'all have a good New Year's. And I hope y'all continue to have a wonderful holiday. I love y'all. And hey, don't forget to do y'all squats. Don't forget to exercise. Don't forget to drink water. Don't forget to take care of yourself, my peoples. I really want to say I love you all. And if I don't see y'all anymore, before the new year, I love y'all. Y'all take care. Until next time, y'all. Love y'all. Bye-bye. And don't forget to like, comment, and share my video. Leave your thoughts of what you thought of my video. Leave your opinions what you thought of my video. I will be back with another video as soon as possible. I really want to say I love you all. Thank you. Bye-bye. And congratulations to Miss Kim Flowers, a.k.a. the All Bomb Lady, on her 90,000 or 90K views. Congratulations, Miss Kim, aka the All Bomb Lady. Truly deserve it and truly deserved. Thank you all so much. And y'all have a wonderful Monday. Love y'all. Thank you. Bye-bye.